I was first approached to film this movie, The Piano, I was, I admit, quite hesitant. It was unlike anything I had ever directed before. It was very different from the style. When I read the script, it was completely new to what I was used to. It was a very simple film about this piano and the journey that it was on. As a little piano, you think, what is happening in your life that is worth telling? And for me, as a storyteller, I am used to very dramatic scenes and very dramatic scores. And so to go from the very dramatic, from the very complex even, to something as simple as a piano, it was a challenge for me. And it started off as a bad challenge, but then I realized this is a good challenge. This is a challenge that I want to embrace as a director, to be able to bring the story of this piano to life on screen for the viewer, for you. It was a very unique challenge and a very unique experience. When we were first looking for the right piano, we scoured the world from Arkansas to Missouri, and we were looking really for a piano that had a lot of color. We wanted a piano that had life, exuberance, that exuded the behavior of delicate and simple yet flourishing with emotion. And I feel like we really captured that with the piano that we cast in this movie. The scenes that we used depict a variety of stages in one piano's life. You have the beginning of life where everything is new, everything is a bold journey. You transition into the middle of life where you sometimes become jaded, things become normal and almost routine. You almost lose yourself in the routine and the mundane. And we really wanted to capture those two phases before we went into the third and final act, which was really the culmination of the piano's life. Everything that it had worked so hard for, everything that it had experienced, all coming together into this wonderful culmination, this almost cacophonous ending where the piano realizes its true worth. And it really came together beautiful. And I loved the storytelling, and I loved being able to put that on film for the world to really see and to really understand just what this piano was all about, what its life was about, what it had experienced. It was wonderful. The music is best, you know. We reached out to some great composers and musicians, John Williams, Hans Zimmer, Michael Giacchino. You know, they all were candidates, but we really wanted someone who knew how to capture the true essence, the true essence of this film. We didn't find that person. We just ended up using the same song throughout, and it actually turned out to be magnificent. We really wanted to focus on the piano, the keys, scenery. By keeping the song the same and simple, you weren't really focused on the music. You were focused squarely on the piano, the source of the music, and not so much the music. We didn't want the viewer to get lost in the sound of the piano as much as we wanted them to get lost in this story of the piano. And that is what we really focused on. The music that we picked, the selections that we picked magnify the scene. It's almost like salt to a meal. It really brings out the richness of the scene for you. My hope is that as people watch this film, they will realize how wonderful and magnificent all life is. Regardless of if you're a piano or a human being, all life is beautiful, and that is what this film really is about. All life should be cherished. Every single key stroke that you take should be meticulously thought through. Never waste a moment, never waste a note that you take. You just never know how it could affect someone else, how it could build your life, how it could strengthen your bonds. It's a very beautiful story, and I'm so glad and honored that I was able to tell it on the big screen. I hope that you will enjoy this film. We worked very hard to bring it to you. You will truly be changed by this film and by the story that we are telling. Please do go see The Piano in theaters this December 2020. Thank you.